Hey guys, hopefully I don't break into a massive coughing fit right now. But I'm feeling a bit better. I can actually talk now, as you can probably tell. But anyways, this is a video I wanted to do for a while, but I got kind of caught up in other things. Kind of went Leafy is here for a while there. But now I'm gonna kind of chill out a bit. I'm gonna make videos that I want to make, videos that might be a bit controversial, and this is probably going to be one of them. This is going to be a rant on the Amazing Atheist, or AA, I guess you could call him. That's, wow, should have really rethought those letters there. But anyways, let's get on with it. So I think the Amazing Atheist should be more like the Amazing Hypocrite. And no, this isn't going to be a discussion on religion. I don't know when I'm ever going to do, if I'm ever going to do videos on that. That's kind of something I want to avoid a bit. I guess I kind of did that one on the, that terrorist attack, the nightclub shooting. But, yeah, anyways, there's this app called Candid. This is going a ways back, but, Harmful Opinions is one of my favorite anti-SJWs that I watch on YouTube, and I watch a lot of them. I watch Bearing and, okay, I guess just those two. But anyways, Harmful Opinions did a bunch of videos on this app called Candid, which advertises freedom of speech, essentially. Oh, jeez. Anyways, it's an app created by Bindu Reddy. It first started as some other app entirely. They changed their name to My Likes, and they changed it to Candid, and that's where it is now. Anyways, Harmful Opinions, his 4 videos on it, really good. I recommend you check them out, but I'm gonna kind of break it down really quickly here. Candid was paying people, they were sponsoring people to advertise their app, and under their terms, you aren't allowed to talk negatively about the app or criticize it whatsoever, or else they won't pay you the money. So they're basically bribing people to say the app is good and it's all these things, and they fully endorse it, despite having zero credibility to that. They're just saying it. They're just spewing it because they're being paid to say these things.
Finally, onto what I think will be the juiciest bit for the people who watch my videos. What people who sign this contract agree not to do. Non-disparagement. For the term of this agreement, and 2 years after its termination, producer will not disparage My Likes or Candid, or otherwise take any action which could reasonably be expected to adversely affect My Likes' reputation or public perception. Producer will not disparage My Likes, Candid, or any of My Likes or Candid's directors, officers, agents or executives, or otherwise take any action which could reasonably be expected to adversely affect the personal or professional reputation of the service or any of its directors, officers, agents, or employees. God damn, that's broad! I'd be scared to fucking speak if I signed this. I'd also be pretty embarrassed, as someone who says I value free speech. That's not the only gag though. You're not allowed to do any of that or say anything like that, but you're also not allowed to say that you're not allowed to do or say any of that. Confidentiality. Producer agrees to hold confidential information in confidence. Confidential information shall include all material, non-public information, written or oral, disclosed or made available through any means of communication in the course of business. The terms of this agreement shall be considered a trade secret. Producer acknowledges that this information has independent economic value that is not generally known to the public or to others who could obtain economic value from its disclosure or use, and that this information is subject to a reasonable effort by Candid to maintain its secrecy and confidentiality. Not really, dudes. Like I just said, not really. You guys just fucking suck at keeping secrets. Except as essential to producers' obligations under this agreement or applicable laws, producers shall not make any disclosure of this agreement, the terms of this agreement, or any confidential information. God, why not just ask them to fit an iron clamp to their mouth?
And the thing is, these people were basically paid to promote Candid, and in their contract, they're not allowed to criticize it for the next couple of years. And their fan bases are ones that are very anti-SJW, and they're ones that might assume that since this person they really like has endorsed this app, that this person supports that, and they'll just go and download it. Oh, it sounds like a great idea. Wow, I can finally have a voice without being censored. But really what's happened is these people have literally just sold out. The Amazing Atheist sold out with his videos. He went all out, man. He was committed.
Hey guys, I'm the Amazing Atheist, and I'm here today to tell you about the Sloozle Thump. The Sloozle Thump is a revolutionary new product that incapacitates the Sumoflan.
Because Harmful Opinions had I believe four, maybe 5 videos on Candid. Very detailed and very fair criticisms. Because I believe Bindu, she's a very strong supporter of blocking comments and of shadow banning, I believe, which on Twitter, it's when someone says something that's not politically correct, so you make it so their tweets don't show up in people's feeds. And another thing, Candid doesn't have humans moderating the comments. And yes, it is moderated. It's a free speech app that's moderated and has a report feature for hate speech. That sounds more like Canada laws than America's free speech laws. In Canada, honestly, you can get sent to jail for stupid stuff here. Basically, they have a robot determining what comments are offensive and which aren't offensive. And he typed in, he posted, black men killed themselves and white men kill themselves, or something along those lines. Might have been people rather than men. But the thing remains, but the fact remains, the white men kill themselves stayed up while black men kill themselves was removed. Well, not removed. It just wasn't shown. It wasn't visible to the public. You couldn't find it even if you're following the person who posted that. Bindu Reddy, since Candid, they've already got their sponsorship deals. You know, I guess they can invest a bit more money into paying their sponsors to go out and harass their critics. And the most prolific one here was the Amazing Atheist. And he went after Harmful Opinions directly. And Harmful Opinions, he responded to them. And he sent them messages on Twitter notifying them that, like, hey, you can respond back to me and I'll include your DMs and stuff like that in my video. And let me just check the Amazing Atheist one and read it out for you. Actually, I'll start with Armored Skeptic. Hey mate, one of my sources was approached by Candid's marketer about making a counter video and was told that other influencers have been approached to create them too. If you have anything to say about this or anything related to Candid before I cover anything further, my email address is timothymorrison@hotmail.co.uk. You have probably a couple days minimum. If you don't get anything to me, your perspective will not be represented in my video. Thanks. Although, having said that, I'm talking with Bindu tomorrow live, and it's likely this will come up. So you actually have 24 hours if there's anything you want to say. If not, just ignore it. An armored skeptic replied, "Are you sure you won't represent my perspective? To be honest, I just wanted to talk to you about this a while back, but after you sent Bindu a tweet from that black guy where he used the term damage control to mock her out and him, I decided it was best just not to take the chance you'd do the same to me. You have my email address. Anything you send to me will be read, as in out loud when I cover this again." Very good. So let's just go over to the Amazing Atheist. So the exact same intro response from Harmful Opinions. And here is the Amazing Atheist's response, which basically confirms that he is sponsored to make attack videos. "My only statement to you is that you're a total cunt, and that you should go fuck yourself. Put that in your video, faggot. You're lucky Candid rejected my video on the subject as too harsh." So I guess Candid reviewed the Amazing Atheist's counter video and determined that he went too far in it and that he couldn't put it up. So in these DMs, he was pretty pissed because he didn't get to say what he wanted, but he got to in these DMs, and they made it to YouTube, so that's something. But basically, my big problem is that Candid advertises itself as a free speech app. It isn't. It's basically Twitter. It's been proven to just be Twitter. The bot is almost identical to how Twitter's shadow banning bot operates. And yeah, the Amazing Atheist and a few of these other guys, they fully endorse it. Like it's like a really cool thing. The Amazing Atheist, according to Harmful Opinions and the people who have messaged him, Amazing Atheist hasn't done 2 videos, but 7 sponsored videos for the fuck. Oh, why is this thing not letting me look at this? Looks like Amazing Atheist hasn't done 2 videos for them, but 7. 2 for Candid, 3 for Friend Life, 2 for my likes. Same people involved. Thanks, Anon. So, yeah, he's done a lot of sponsored videos for this this app. He sponsored Candid, the stupidest thing ever, and he sponsored My Likes, and he sponsored Friend Me. All of which are apps that are actually going against the interests of him and his viewers. But I guess everyone has their price, right? It's all about the money, not about the message, right? Especially when you're making YouTube videos. Sorry, what was that? I couldn't hear you over the sound of Bindu's big dick gargling in your fucking mouth. Okay, seriously. Seriously, that was a little too far, even by my standards. Okay, so we're going to be looking at one of the Amazing Atheist sponsored videos. So let's just dive right into it.
We live in a time of mass communication thanks largely to the advent of social media, but the same social media outlets that give us a voice, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, whatever, have also shown a tremendous proclivity for ideologically based censorship.
Okay, right off the bat, I'm going to disagree with you. Twitter doesn't really give people a voice. Nobody really even cares about Twitter. It's a really stupid it's a stupid site. All people do on Twitter is watch celebrities, like, type dumb tweets. Oh, what dumb picture did Taylor Swift put up this week? Who has Donald Trump said mean things about this time? Oh no.
Because it's a place where you can have honest discussions about subjects like feminism, Black Lives Matter, atheism, Islam, anything you want, really. I know the people behind Candid.
Citation needed.
And they have a commitment to making their app as free speech friendly as possible.
No, they don't.
And all users are completely anonymous at all times.
Oh, so kind of like 4chan or 8chan or whatever chan. So there's better alternatives available, and you don't need to do it on your phone with the other alternatives. Yay! Go to some other place where you can have a real candid experience that isn't candid, because candid's garbage.
So you don't have to worry about your friends or family taking you to task for having an opinion they don't like.
If you have trouble getting along with your friends and family because of your opinions anyways, they probably shouldn't be part of your life anymore. But that's just one of my harmful opinions.
You don't have to worry about employers seeing what you said and dismissing you from your job.
Unless you're going full killer Keemstar, or maybe even further going like, I don't know, Amazing Atheist, then I'm pretty sure you're not going to get fired from your job for making a few controversial statements. And even if you did, that's not a job worth keeping. You know what I'd do? You know what I'd do if I got fired for something I said on the internet? I'd say, okay, good fucking riddance. But honestly, he just quotes a few actual tweets on this stupid app, and he just ends the video. And yeah, not very informative. Doesn't really show me how free speech is maintained at the extremes on this app. And honestly, I think he just accepted the sponsorship because he was butthurt over crossing the line on YouTube. And honestly, I think YouTube is quite lenient. I've never gotten in trouble on YouTube. I honestly haven't known any other people besides Keemstar or the Amazing Atheist who have gotten strikes for hate speech before. And yeah, the Amazing Atheist got this strike on YouTube. He got a bunch of his videos taken down back in 2013 on August 19th. The message he received was, text comments you posted to YouTube have been identified as containing hate speech and have been deleted from the site. We encourage free speech to defend... Text comments you posted to YouTube have been identified as containing hate speech and have been deleted from the site. We encourage free speech and defend everyone's right to express their points of view, even if unpopular, but YouTube does not permit hate speech. Hate speech means content that promotes hatred or violence against members of a protected group, race or ethnic origin, religion, disability, gender, age, veteran status, and sexual orientation or gender identity. Sometimes there's a fine line between what is and what is not considered hate speech. If you're not sure whether or not your content crosses the line, don't post it. Your account has received one community guideline warning strike, which will expire in 6 months. Additional blah, 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 you know. Yeah, you know how it is. But, okay, you could give him benefit of the doubt and be like, oh, well, that could have happened to anyone. It could have been really over nothing. And you know what? It could have. But I came across another incident, which I think's a good one to bring up for to show his character. Now, I'm going to say this straight up. I am anti-SJW. So this is basically me attacking another person who's on the same side as me. And now I'm just going to read this out. This is on Reddit. Taroja is the Amazing Atheist on Reddit. And basically, here's him and this lady were having a discussion. And this is what he had to say in response to them. He said, I will make you a rape victim if you don't fuck off. I'm already a rape victim, thanks, and no it didn't. Thanks, so hoping that people will relive some of the worst experiences of their lives is pretty cool of you, though. Real edgy. And he replied to that with, yeah, Well, you deserved it, so fuck you. I hope it happens again soon. I'm tired of being treated like shit by you mean little cunts, and then you using your rape as an excuse. Fuck you. I think we should give the guy who raped you a medal. I hope you fucking drown in rape semen, you ugly, mean-spirited cow. Actually, I don't believe you were ever raped. What man would be tasteless enough to stick his dick into a human cesspool like you? Nice gif of a turd going into my mouth. Is that kind of like the way that rapist's dick went in your pussy? Or did he use your asshole, or was it both? Maybe you should think about it really hard for the next few hours. Relive it as much as possible, you know. Try to recall, was it my pussy or my ass? So anyways, that was his response to someone saying they're a rape victim. And, I think that that's a little harsh. And he actually, at the same time, plays the victim card. He acts like he's victimized. And it's just pathetic. Like, go one way and like go all the way with it. Like, that's one thing I can respect Killer Keemstar for, is that he does. Actually, no, I can't.
Why am I still getting hate? Still getting hate.
Because he does the same thing. He also plays the victim card. I'm wrong. They both play the victim card despite bullying people.
Hey now, you're a Keemstar, put your hat on, NLG. Hey now, you're a Keemstar, get your sociopathy, and all we care about is news. Personal attacks and harassment is totally new.
And yeah, there's a fine line. That's why I really like Harmful Opinion stuff, but I can't stand The Amazing Atheist because he goes too far. He actually insults people on the personal level and not just their flawed ideologies. And the thing is, he acts like he's being assaulted, and then he complains about, he criticizes SJWs for acting that way when he's the exact same way. He's like struggling to try and shut people up who disagree with him and acting like they're trying to shut him up. Like, it's the same. You're doing the same thing. You're just like the other side of the coin. And this is why I think he's like the biggest hypocrite in the world, because he can sure dish it out, but he can't take it one bit. And he's just absolutely pathetic. And when someone that's on the same side as him criticizes it, like something that he sponsored, he's willing to put up a fight against that person because someone on the sidelines giving him money for doing it. Like, it's absolutely pathetic. And he has no backbone whatsoever. And because of this, I don't think people should actually take anything he says at face value whatsoever. He's completely disingenuous. But as always, that's just one of my harmful opinions. But that's just a theory. A lame theory. Okay, we're gonna go with that one. Fuck it.